this video I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do the pose legs up the wall. The first will be without props, second will be with a couple of props, and the third one you could use a bed or a chair or a couch, really comfortable. So legs up the wall is, all you need is a floor and a wall, possibly a yoga mat or a blanket to make the floor more comfortable. And this is a really great pose to relieve fatigue in the legs, and also as a break midway through your day. So you could try that out and see how it makes you feel. To come into this pose, I recommend coming up close to the wall with the side of your hips, embracing your arms behind you. From here, you can walk your hands away from the wall, keep scooting in, and then slowly lie back onto your elbows and back, and swing your feet up the wall. In this pose, you might walk your hips a little closer to the wall or a little bit away. And your legs can either be straight, or if the backs of your legs cause your knees to bend, that's fine to have your knees bent. So this is the pose without any props. Just lying here for 3 or 4 minutes or longer. If you do have some props at home you could use, there's a couple of variations you might try with the strap. So one would be to make a big loop in your strap, and then have your feet wider apart with the strap around your ankles or your outer shins. Your feet can rest outwards, and this can feel really comfortable and sort of a nice resting pose for your legs. You could also use the strap a little bit narrower, so tie it a little bit tighter so your legs are more hip distance apart, and this can give a really nice feeling of kind of settling the legs into the hips. If you have a yoga block at home, or if you have a book that's shaped like this, or some other box-shaped solid object, you can elevate your pelvis, which can feel really nice. So to use the block, slide your feet down the wall, push your feet into the wall, lift your hips, and then bring the block underneath the back of your pelvis. So I'm actually going to kind of point my tail towards the wall to bring the flat back of my pelvis onto the block. From there, I can re-extend my legs. I want to make sure that the block is not underneath my low back so that my bum is tipping this way, or too far towards the wall so that my hips are tipping this way. It should feel like the flat bone at the back of my pelvis is just resting on the broad side of the block. So that's this pose. I'm going to come out of this pose by putting my feet on the wall, pushing down to lift up, pushing into my feet to lift up, taking the block out. And then I can slide my strap off of my legs, roll to the side, and use my head as a cushion. Take a few breaths here, just so you don't have a head rush when you come up to sit. And another version, especially for people who, if you don't have a wall, or if the backs of your legs are a little bit more tight, you can do this pose that I've got Andy, our studio manager, in. She's taking a break from her busy bookkeeping work. So if you have a chair at home, or if you have a couch or a bed, it can feel really nice just to bring the lower legs up onto something. Andy's got a little bit of cushioning underneath the back of her pelvis, and she's having a nice break. If you have a couch cushion, or just something soft, even a couple more blankets to put on the top of the shins, that can feel really nice, give a little squish to the shins. I hope you enjoyed this video and that these tips are useful for you. Bye.